got some electric blues, electric yellows, ACI all in here. What we're going to do today is we're going to strip a female electric blue that's bred and has been holding for about 10 days or so. Right there she is. Apologize for the watermarks and the algae, but there she is hiding down there. You can see her mouth is distended, and it's been a few days. You can see sort of dark spots in her mouth, and so what we're going to do is we're going to get those babies out of her. It's a tricky thing to do, but to be honest, one of the hardest things to do is to get rid of all of these rocks so you actually can get to her. So let's try to do it. Couple of tools here. Yeah, nice bin. What's that? Roughly 2 foot by 1 foot to pile rocks in. Today I'm going to use a little glass container here so we actually can see the process of getting the babies out of her mouth. Hopefully that works out. Alright, partway through the process here, got a bunch of the rocks out. This is a time where you should be turning off heaters and filters. Also, some point here before it gets too messy, you want to get a little bit of water here into your container. This can be a 5-gallon bucket. Just a little bit hard to reach into a 5-gallon bucket, but that's what I usually use. Or some kind of medium-sized container to actually do the stripping of the fish. And we're going to borrow our Guppy's light here to do the illumination of the project. So, half the rock's out, half to go, and we'll see how it works.
Record.
Alright, so here, one more rock to take out. I just saw her. She's still holding the fry in her mouth. This, believe it or not, is the magical tool for this whole job. This is a Bic cap. Not to advertise, I don't get paid by a company or anything, but because of the nice angle on one side and a rounded angle on the other side, this is a good thing for opening up the mouth and not hurting the fish when you get the fry out of the mouth. So this is a really great tool, or any other pen cap similar to this will work. So I'm going to get that last rock out, and I'm going to try to net her at the same time. We'll just watch through this whole process. There she is in the corner. Try to not be too rough. Got her right away. Alright. Sometimes when you dump her out, she'll actually spit out the fry for you. And I think that might happen this time because she's held them for so long. There you go. So sometimes you get lucky and they actually spit out the fry for you. Can you see those fry? If you look from above, you can see them really well. So she actually cooperated here this time. Now, in case she has some more fry in her mouth, which she probably doesn't, you gotta be careful not to let her spaz out too much. With wet hands, you want to grab her, and this is how that Bic cap works. You actually get the cap on her mouth. You actually can look in her mouth. And in this case, you can see there's actually nothing left in there. There's no fry. She is empty. So you want to put her in another tank to feed her up, that's fine. I find that they actually are pretty tough and that they'll survive on their own in the community tank as long as they're fed well. You don't want to breed anybody too hard. But here you go, you got yourself, looks like about, what is that, a dozen fry or so. That's the easy way when they cooperate with you. If they don't cooperate, you want to peel that open and actually let the eggs fall out. But I actually like to wait on purpose about 10 days to 2 weeks because that means you have a good chance of them doing this for you and just spitting it out for you. No work for you, no chewed up eggs, no chewed up fry. Actually, there's a bunch of fry over here too, so we got at least 20 fry here to play with. And when they cooperate, that's the easiest way. Next time I have one that actually has eggs or partially developed embryos, I'll show you how this comes in a little bit more handy. Thanks a lot, and keep watching thewatersnake.com.